Last week, we brought the energy on Hit Sticks, and an energy brought a win. The Cowboys take down the Cincinnati Bengals in Week 2 of the NFL season. We review what went right for Cooper Rush, his second career start, his second career win. He's 2-0. We're getting right back at it with more Hit Sticks on Madden NFL 23, previewing the Giants game as well. Plenty more to come with Isaiah Stanback, Barry Church. I'm Kyle Yeomans. Let's get after it on Madden NFL 23. There were plenty of big plays throughout the Cowboys' 20-17 win over the Cincinnati Bengals in week number 2. This was one of the biggest plays of the day, and it was Cooper Rush at quarterback in his first start of the season, second of his career. And as we play through this, he's going to roll out on this bootleg rolling right. There's no receivers to the right side of the screen, so everybody's coming from the left side, including up here at the top of your screen, Noah Brown into this big end zone, this area here. Cooper Rush sees it, throws it down field, and he puts it a little bit over the top, but just where Noah Brown can come down with the football. It was his first touchdown reception in the NFL. Plenty more to come for Noah Brown if he continues to play like he did on Sunday. But we're going to recreate this in Madden. What went right for Cooper Rush? What went right for our man Noah Brown? As, of course, both of these guys came in as rookies together in the NFL. But, Isaiah, as you recreate this, I want you to break it down. How did the Cowboys have success here?
Well, what you're trying to do is just create a little bit of misdirection, okay? They were running the ball pretty effectively, and they had the eyes and the attention of the Cincinnati Bengals, second level in particular. And when that second level has their eyes in the backfield, they're going to step up, which is going to allow Noah Brown to get behind them and tuck off back there in that back corner where we just saw him over there in the pylon catching a touchdown. So we're going to do our best to recreate this here on the good old Madden and see if Cooper Rush, Mr. Coop DeVille, can do it again.
Does he have the accuracy? We'll see.
Okay, here we go. Bam. Play action. Coming off of. Oh, give me the edge. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Give me that. Yep. Chris Brown.
Back of the ends.
Noah Brown from Coop DeVille. I like it, baby. And we're going to run this thing back real quick and go to the instant replay. Show y'all how I just beat DCBC.
Here we go.
Right here. So you guys are going to see it right off the bat. Okay, Cooper Rush coming here with the play action. Boom. Here I come. Going right there. Look at the eyes at the second level right there. Look how their eyes are all in the backfield. Once I got that attention, I got action. So I'm coming out here on the bootleg, coming out to the right-hand side, get a little escape containment. You see it right now. I got the flat route right in front of that linebacker. It's pulling him in, okay? What that's creating is a second level, little high-low action. That guy bites. I go right behind his head to the back of the end zone to Mr. Noah Brown. And you see look at the loft by Coop. Giving him a chance to go up and get that thing just because I've been playing with you since 2017.
Oh, man, you know what I like most about that, Isaiah? Is the matchup. Kellen Moore did a great job of getting his playmakers with the best matchup possible. You got a safety on Noah Brown right there. He should win that 9 times out of 10. Great throw by Cooper Rush.
So Cooper Rush able to avoid some of the Cincinnati front 7 by rolling out. But guess what? Cincinnati couldn't avoid Micah Parsons. He had 2 more sacks on Sunday. We'll show you how to use Micah Parsons effectively in the pass rush when we come back here on Hit Sticks.
Cowboys Hit Sticks, presented by EA Sports, is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, the official sporting goods retailer of the Dallas Cowboys, and by AT&T, the official 5G innovation partner of the Dallas Cowboys. This segment is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, official sporting goods retailer of the Dallas Cowboys.
Welcome back into Hit Sticks as we look ahead now to the matchup with the New York Giants on Monday Night Football. Micah Parsons, for the first 2 games of the season, has 4 sacks. He's only the 4th Cowboys defender ever to have 2 multi-sack games in his first 2 contests. Now, we're going to take a look at this in Madden. How can you use Micah Parsons effectively? He's going to come off the edge here, trying to get to Daniel Jones, Barry, but how do you do that on a normal basis?
On a normal basis, look, Micah Parsons by himself, we all know, is a great pass rusher, defender, whatever you want to call him. He's an X factor. I just call him a defensive weapon out there because no matter what's going on, he's going to make plays. If he's at the second level playing linebacker or if he's on the first level playing defensive end, this guy is a havoc, and he will make havoc for the rest of the offense out there. So what we got going on right here defensively, we're in our nickel package. And we know sometimes in the nickel package, Parsons likes to slide down to that defensive end spot to create havoc in the backfield. They bring Anthony Barr in to be that second level linebacker. So that's what I decided to do here. Put Micah Parsons on that left defensive end position and let him go to work on this offensive line for the New York Giants. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see from going on forward. I know he's a great linebacker, but I think he's even a better defensive end out there, so I would love to see him down in that defensive end spot for the majority of this game going forward. But let's see what he can do out there. I know he's a great pass rusher, but to me what makes him most impressive is he's able to open up one-on-ones for everybody else. Okay. So let's see what we can do here with Micah Parsons off of the edge. He's a monster, and I expect nothing less than a sack out there.
All right, here we go. Let's see what you got there.
Oh! And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I hope New York comes out here and protects like this, but I doubt they're going to leave Micah Parsons empty like that out here. You're talking about one of the best defenders and pass rushers in the National Football League. So let's go ahead and get Micah Parsons.
I tried to muddy up the waters for you, BC. I ran a tight end right across his face and tried to make him come wide, but it didn't work.
It didn't work, man. He went right past that, man. Let's go. Let's see. Oh, if nobody blocks this, man, it's going to be an easy afternoon for Micah Parsons. But that just goes to show you his speed. His speed off the edge, able to get to the quarterback before he even gets to his second progression out there. Micah Parsons is a dog out here, and he's showing from these first 2 weeks with 4 sacks what type of monster he can be. Hopefully, that's the type of protection he's going to go against come Monday afternoon.
Okay, BC, you got me on that one, okay?
Yes,
but my man Danny Dimes is not going to allow that to happen every time.
Okay,
so I'm going to make some alterations.
Okay,
all right, change things up on you. Here we go. I got a little something for you. You want to hear about it? Here you go. Yeah. Ooh, come out of that thing. Oh!
But see,
still got pressure.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you got a guy like Micah Parsons on that side. The line's going to slide to him. Everybody's going to come out to protect Micah Parsons or to go against Micah Parsons out there. And that just leaves all these other guys, Dorrance Armstrong, DeMarcus Lawrence, all those guys on the left side, they got one-on-ones now. And that's what Micah Parsons can bring to a defense. Not only his tenacity, his violence when it comes to the football game, but he can also go out there and create one-on-ones for everybody else. As we see here, the tight end blocking him, that's not going to last one-on-one. He's not going to last. But it gives guys like DeMarcus Lawrence. Yeah. Like I said earlier, Dorrance Armstrong, those guys off the edge, one-on-one opportunities, and those guys have been taking full advantage of it. Hopefully we see that come Monday night.
So there was a sack and a pressure. Micah Parsons getting in the backfield. So was DeMarcus Lawrence to force the incompletion. But when we come back, how can the Cowboys defense slow down Saquon Barkley and the Giants rushing attack? With more Hit Sticks right after this.
This segment was brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, official sporting goods retailer of the Dallas Cowboys.
So after week 1, when Leonard Fournette put up 137 total yards against the Cowboys run defense buckled down against Joe Mixon in the Bengals, and they did not let him get to the triple-digit mark. But there has been a guy in the NFC East that has been wrecking havoc through the first 2 weeks of the season, Saquon Barkley. DC, BC, Barry Church, tell me how to slow this man down because he has been running free throughout the course of this NFL season.
Yeah, you're right about that, Kyle. This guy has been running roughshod over the entire NFL over these first 2 weeks. And this is going to be a difficult matchup, Isaiah, because this guy, he's looking more and more like that rookie Saquon Barkley that we saw. He is a home run threat whenever he puts his hands on the ball. So to me, what we got to do is we got to play downhill. And I'm talking about those linebackers, whether it's Barr, whether it's Vander Esch, whether it's Parsons, whoever's at that second level, they have got to play downhill and stop this guy in the backfield before he gets going. But it's going to be a tough task because one-on-one, like I said, he's like a human joystick out there. He can shake you up, rattle you, roll you, whichever way it goes. This guy is dangerous in the backfield. But let's play downhill with these linebackers and see if we can stop him.
No, you can see if you can try to stop him, but this man Barkley in real life makes people look like they're playing Madden. So we happen to just be playing Madden. So let's go ahead and make it do what it do. Yeah, Bellinger, yep, you get over here.
Oh, a little switch up.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
you had more people.
Yeah. See, and that's what we love to see as a defender. Here, I'm going to go ahead and hit him with the instant replay real quick. We're going to go back to Barkley because this is the main guy. This is the guy we're talking about. We're going to go back to Barkley right here. As you see, you brought Bellinger back in the backfield as an extra blocker back there. But what I love most is how my two linebackers, Barr and LVE, how they were playing downhill in this game. Let's take a look at it right here. From the snap, there's no hesitation, all downhill, making things murky back there for Saquon Barkley, forcing him to bounce out. You see right there, D-Law, one of the best run defenders in the National Football League along the defensive line, holds him up. And what I love most about this picture right there, there's not just one hat. There's not just two hats on there. The whole defense is having a team meeting on top of Saquon Barkley's head, and that's exactly what's going to happen if we want to slow this guy down. You got to have multiple hats on the backfield, and that's what we got going on right here.
Okay, BC, you stopped Mr. 2-6, Saquon Barkley, in the running game, but can you shut him down in the passing game? Ooh. I don't know if you can. You know, you got guys like Micah Parsons at the second level, LVE. We got Anthony Barr. Can they handle somebody that is very much so Barry Sanders-ish out in space? I'm going to make you work for it a little bit.
Let's see what we can do here.
All right, here we go.
Go down here. Get him.
Oh, no! Woo, Malik Hooker saved the day. And listen up, this is what you have to be careful of. And everybody wants to try to put pressure on Mr. Danny Dimes. And when you try to put pressure on Danny Dimes, you forget about 2-6. So you guys are going to see it right here. They're going to welcome the blitz. Come on with the blitz.
Go down here.
Go down, Quinn. Bring the blitz if you want to. And what happens is all these linebackers, as you see there, those linebackers get keyed in. And once they get keyed in, you see those guys flowing over. Boom. As soon as you see this pressure right here, look how many linemen you have out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys are out there, okay? And there's going to be leading the way for Mr. Saquon Barkley. This is not what you want to see, Cowboys Nation. That right there is the worst picture. That's what nightmares are made of right there. And unluckily, you had a Malik Hooker on your side to stop him on this particular play, but in real life, I'm not sure.
Yeah, in real life, that's out the gate. When you got 3 offensive linemen in front of 1 free safety out there and all that empty space and room for Saquon Barkley to work out there, kiss the baby. That's going to be a touchdown. So we definitely need, as a defense as a whole, I love it that they came downhill, but you got to read your keys. If your offensive line is letting you go to the backfield that quick, your antennas have got to be up and realize something is amiss. Let me find out where Saquon Barkley is, because that right there has an opportunity to be a dangerous play against the Dallas Cowboys defense.
So from one weapon to another, Tony Pollard had a 47-yard reception and a rushing touchdown. How can the Cowboys utilize him in the same way the Giants look to use Saquon Barkley? When we come back with more Hit Sticks. Welcome back into Hit Sticks as we continue to preview the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants, an NFC East divisional matchup up at the Meadowlands here in Monday Night Football. Now, week 3 of the NFL season, we've already seen 2 weeks of Saquon Barkley destroying NFL defenses. Tony Pollard was able to do something very similar, though, as a pass catcher out of the backfield. They put him in the slot. They ran him out of the backfield. Isaiah, you're now the offensive coordinator. You're in Kellen Moore's shoes. Do you keep Tony Pollard situated back here? Do you move him out wide? How can you use him effectively as a pass catcher?
Well, I know you got DCBC over there. You got OCIRS over here. And y'all got a Saquon and we got a TP. Okay. So I'm going to show you what we want to do. We want to get this man out in space, because what happens is, as a defender, as a defensive coordinator, you know you're either going to cover him with an A, linebacker, or a B, safety. Yeah. Either way, it's a disadvantage. And TP has good options on that, whether he's running out the backfield or whether he's going to be motioning out. I'm not going to let you know what I'm doing. I'm just going to show you what to do.
Show you what it is. All right, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do on this defensive side of the football. We're coming after Cooper Rush. You know, we want to make sure that, you know, last week wasn't just a fluky situation. We're going to pressure this guy. We're going to get all up in his face and see if he can still be that accurate quarterback that he was last week. But I'm going to tell you right now, we're pressing everybody on the edge. We're bringing everybody, because we don't believe that you got a number 1 receiver out there that can beat us. We pressuring everybody. Let's see what can happen.
All right, okay. I'm going to give a little hot route over here. Give a little hot route. Change things up on you real quick. We got action, boss. Oh, we got action.
No necessary spin.
And there it is. That's the problem that he creates, okay? What you see right here is when TP's in the backfield, all right, TP's in the backfield right here. I'm going to run through the replay real quick. All right, he creates a lot of problems. And I'm going to go ahead and put the highlighter on him. If I can get it down here, boom, and then Boom. All right, here we go. So right here, you guys see him coming out the backfield. Right off the back, you know a linebacker has to take him. That is it right there. We got man-to-man coverage. TP sees it. All right, Cooper Rush sees it. He's going to have the advantage. He thinks he's running a flat route, okay? He thinks he's running a flat right here out to the side. Boom, gives him a little stick right there, and then I'm going to go right past him.
Oh, no.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you kindly. I'm going to catch this thing right here. TP. He's going to make that last man miss. He hit the spin move a little bit too early.
Just a little bit
too early.
A little bit.
So now I'm going to use the same formation, BC, but I'm going to change things up just a wee bit for you, okay? So I'm going to go TP. I'm going to widen him out like Kellen Moore likes to do. Okay. You see that safety bump out right there. Now I have exactly the matchups that I'm looking for, okay? I'm going to make a couple hot routes real quick. Create the matchups that I want to see. And then I'm going to give a little extra right sauce. There. Okay. A little sauce right here. Bam. Okay, now we got action. So right here, safety running around back there, single high. Thank you, Kenny. Let's go. Sit back on it, Coop. There it is. Oh! And you just got to throw a better ball. Give me them ankles. That's exactly what the look that we wanted. Cooper Rush just didn't put enough on it. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek at it.
Man, I was close.
Yeah, it was close, man.
Play call.
Hand grenades and cigars, man. Doesn't count. So right here, okay, you guys going to see it. I'm going to go all the way out to TP and show you guys how he beats his man. That makes me angry. So right here, boom, right off the snap, I have one-on-one coverage, okay, with that safety. I go right underneath. That is the window of opportunity. We're going right behind that middle linebacker. That's all the space in the world that we want to work with. But unfortunately, the ball is thrown late and behind. You guys, look at that. Look at all that opportunity out there. Nothing but space and opportunity. I can go up to 10. I can go up the sideline. That's the window. You want to see him drop that thing in a bucket. Little goalpost throw. Okay, little goalpost throw. Not like I did right here. That would have been a house call.
Yeah. That was a heck of a play by the safety. I mean, it was the right play call. Man to man, everybody's pressed up. You got Tony Pollard off of the ball, so it definitely creates that natural pick that you would want to have from your slant. But like you said, it was just a ball thrown a little too late, a little too behind. Gave the safety an opportunity to get a pick.
Don't make me feel good, BC. I'm running something else. Hurry up, pick something else.
You go against DCBC, that's just the problems you have.
Nah, you getting another one. Pick something else, BC.
I'm going to put something on you.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a little stank on you right here. I ain't letting you live. I ain't letting you live with that.
All right, let's see what you got, man. You know what's going on. We pressing and we coming after.
Come on,
you know what time it is. All right, here we go.
Here we go. TP's back out there again. Where we at? Oh, no. Coop, you can't hold on to the ball that long, Coop.
Sign me up, New York. Sign me up, man. I got definitely the best DB.
All right, so here we go. I'm doing it again. I can't go out like that. I just can't go out like that.
You know what time it is.
I know what time it is, but I'm not trying to hear that, man. Coop, you see the game that Coop just had? He ain't gonna go out like that. Okay, yeah, we got. There it is. There it is. Oh yeah, that's the look I was looking for. BC on pay the producers in the back to make him look good. I want to show you guys real quick what it looked like. Get out here to this replay. Let me zoom out. All right, and you guys see TP right out here on the side. Does a good job of pushing it up the field, runs a slant route. Again, getting behind that second level. Got a little rub action there and got a man-to-man in space. That's exactly what you want to do with TP all day, baby. Look forward to seeing it.
Okay, so we got a little competition going on between DC, BC, and OCIRS, but that's not it for us here on Hit Sticks. When we come back, we're giving away a brand new copy of Madden NFL 23. We're answering your questions on how the Cowboys can be successful in Week 3 of the NFL season when we come back with more Hit Sticks. Welcome back to Hit Sticks as we wrap up a Week 3 episode. Isaiah Stanback, Barry Church, two former Cowboys. I'm Kyle Yeomans. Hope you enjoyed the review and preview of this week's matchup with the New York Giants and, of course, the win over the Cincinnati Bengals. And we do have a Madden simulation. Here's what Madden thought would happen against the Giants this week on the road. Monday Night Football is a primetime matchup. Cooper Rush back at quarterback, and the Giants and the Cowboys went back and forth early on, but it was the NFC East rival Giants who come in at 2-0 with a 31-14 win over the Cowboys. Rush did what he could. He actually found Jalen Tolbert a couple times, who was active for this game. He made a couple grabs, was really impressive. Noah Brown had a good stat line as well, but it was the Dallas Cowboys falling short on the road as they fall to 1-2. And how about the Giants now 3-0 according to Madden? And as we welcome you back to the Star, it's a little bit different now because Madden's starting to take this personally, I feel like. This is the third straight week they've picked against the Cowboys. is. It's getting bad.
Put some respect on it.
Exactly.
Guys versus the game, we all picked the Bengals last week, too. So oh, wait. You picked the Cowboys last week. So it's a little bit different. Okay, so Barry's the only one with a win here, so that's good. Who do you got this week? We'll let you start off.
I got the Cowboys this week. Cooper Rush going to follow up with another great play at quarterback position. I think they're going to give the ball to Zeke just a little bit more than they did last week. That's going to provide a W for the Cowboys.
Giants are 2-0, but I think the Cowboys get the win because the Giants haven't played a whole lot yet. I think the Cowboys are better.
I think the Cowboys are better as well. I think that our defense is going to eat up their offensive line. They look suspect.
Ooh. I like that. Defense getting after it. Now, switching to the Cowboys offensive line, our fan question comes this week from Vic, who gets a brand new copy of Madden NFL 23. And Isaiah, I know you've been outspoken about this before. Where does Jason Peters go when he comes back? Is Tyler Smith playing well at left tackle? Do you move him back to guard because Tyron Smith could maybe be in the fold later in the season? Or do you put Peters at guard and let him stay at left tackle?
Put the big fella at the guard position. The reason why you have multiple All-Pros at left guard, and then you'll have multiple All-Pros at right guard. You book in Tyler Biadasz, you hand Zeke the ball, and you run right up the middle of any defense that you face.
Hey, that's one way to do it. Get behind your big offensive line and run forward. Jason Peters may be available this week. We'll keep you updated here on Hit Sticks. For Isaiah Stanback and Barry Church, I'm Kyle Yeomans. Enjoy the week, everybody. Play some Madden. Let's have some fun.
Cowboys Hit Sticks, presented by EA Sports, was brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, the official sporting goods retailer of the Dallas Cowboys. AT&T, the official 5G innovation partner of the Dallas Cowboys. And by NFL Game Pass. You'll never miss a game again. Enjoy full and condensed game replays from Week 1 to the Super Bowl.